This is the plaintiff, Maria Costa. She says she exchanged pesos for the defendant at her bank and used her account as collateral in case anything went wrong. Well, as luck would have it, the pesos were expired. They deducted the money from her account and the defendant doesn't think she's responsible. She's suing for $3,465, the amount she's now out. This is the defendant, Valerie Leslie. She says she's never heard of money expiring and thought the whole thing was a joke at first. The bottom line, however, is the bank made the mistake, not her, so she shouldn't be held accountable for something she didn't do. She's accused of not paying back the dinero.
Okie doke. Maria Costa, you are suing Valerie Leslie for $3,465 that you are out in your bank account thanks to money that she changed at your bank. This is fascinating. Tell me what happened. How long have you two known each other?
About 5 years, Your Honor.
And were you good friends?
Yes.
And what happened? Look at you now.
We've been friends for a long time. She always fixes my computer, you know, when there's a virus, or she's even upgraded it. She came over my house on and about June the 12th, and she was working on my computer. She asked me, because I have a friend that's from Mexico, if I'd known where she was, and I said no, and then we started talking. She told me about her pesos, and I have it right here. And we were talking about it, and because she wanted to know maybe my friend might be interested because she goes to Mexico a lot. So she was curious on what...
How did she have the pesos?
I don't know. I'm assuming she got it from her
Tell you?
friend.
How did you have the pesos? Pesos are the current, well, we're going to see what that is, but pesos are the currency of Mexico. Go ahead.
I fixed a computer for a friend as a favor. I fixed one of his friend's computers, and he had just gotten back from Mexico, and he had the pesos sitting on top of the computer, and I asked him where he wanted me to put him. And he just said, "Oh, just put him right here." And I put him there, and I was asking him about him, and he said, "Here, you can have one," and he gave it to me. So I didn't know.
Okay, who gave it to you? The friend who you were fixing the computer for free for?
Yeah.
So go on.
Okay, so we're talking about it, and she was curious on what it was worth, so I called my bank. I said, well, let's find out. Let's call the bank and find out what it's worth. Well, the bank said, well, bring it in. Since I had some errands to run, I said, well, I'll just take you. So we went to Wells Fargo Bank, and the teller, I showed her the money. We were both together, and they looked it up in the book, and they keyed it in the value, and to our surprise, it was worth $3,465. I was like, I looked at her like, wow, that's a lot of money. And I even asked the teller, I go, is this for real? $3,400? She said, yeah. So she asked Valerie if she wanted to cash it, but Valerie did not have an account, but I did. So, you know, being a good friend, I said, well, she asked me, well, do you mind cashing it for me? And I go, well, it looks legit, and you know, we've been friends and everything. Anything happens, you're going to give me the money back, right, Valerie? She goes, yeah. So
did that last part happen? Anything happens, you're going to give me the money back?
Yeah, I didn't think anything was going to happen because I figured we went to see the professionals.
Okay. Professionals who? The teller?
The bank.
No. The CEO of the bank didn't look at your pesos. The teller did. Okay, so go ahead.
So she gives me the $4,665.
The teller looked up what a peso's worth.
Yes.
That's all the teller did. The teller is not some expert. What happened to have been the case? After first she gives you the $3,000-something dollars, $3,465. Then you guys go out, you know, and have lobster and steak, right, to celebrate.
Well,
then you pay her how much?
I gave her $100.
Just for her troubles.
Yeah.
And by the way, do you have a bank account?
I do now, but I didn't at the time. No.
Okay. And then what happens? Brought to you from the department that if it looks too good to be true, it is.
Well, you know what?
Because a guy who has the peso sitting on top there like a doily for his coffee knows that he didn't just accidentally give her $3,000, ladies. Doesn't he?
Well, I'm sure he did.
Of course he did. So what did the bank do?
They gave me a receipt, and I gave her the money, and then I was looking in the back, and I go, Valerie, you do realize that this is not really final. And again, she assured me, don't worry about it. I mean, the money looks good, and they did cash it. I'll take care of it, and I'll give you your money back if anything happens. 6 days later...
What's wrong with you? Seriously, why would you put yourself in this position?
You know what? We were really good friends. I really didn't think. I mean, I went to a bank, and I thought, it looks good, and it's money, and
Okay,
people do it every
what
day.
did end up being the case? What was the problem?
Is the plaintiff allowed to get the money back from the defendant?
I think that morally, I think yes.
What about legally?
I think she's got a very hard case against
What do you think, sir?
I think she can, definitely.
She can get the money back.
She was doing a friend a favor.
And she was doing a friend a favor, and?
I agree.
And don't do friends favors.
You're right. You don't do business with friends.
I remember you saying that earlier, going inside the courtroom.
The bank froze my account.
Right.
And they took out the $3,465.
Because they said that this was what?
Out of circulation were their exact
That's right.
words.
It was, quote, expired currency. Okay? See, the thing is that we are just so, like, happy as Americans, and we take so much for granted about the way our government works. We take so much for granted about our system of government. We take so much for granted about, you know, we whine and cry about absolutely everything. You have no idea what goes on in other countries. Sometimes a new government takes over and they completely devalue the currency. They completely change the currency. So what was the deal with this? It no longer existed. It was worth what? Zero.
Zero.
Exactly, ladies. So now what? Let me turn to you.
Okay.
And hear, what is your defense?
I feel that the bank should be responsible. I mean, the teller brought us the book, showed us exactly what it was worth, and we didn't. Neither one of us had an idea.
What was the book? What was the
It
book?
was a currency exchange book.
So basically,
She
it just says 1 peso is worth X dollars.
Well, yeah, pretty
Did it
much.
have a picture of the item or anything?
I don't recall. It was a
Okay, so go
year
on.
ago, but I think it did.
on.
But I mean, she didn't say
So
it
you
might
think
be
that
expired
the bank
or it
should
might
eat?
not be expired.
Stop. You got a trinket, okay? Which you have all kinds of. The circumstances should definitely show you that this is going to be a trinket, but you go and you end up nailing your friend in between you and the bank, and then it turns out that the bank reverse themselves, which they have a right to do, because, by the way, your withdrawal receipt says we have a right to reverse this, you know, and they all say that, okay? But no matter what, just from an element of pure fairness, okay, you stiffed the bank with something that everybody thought was worth $3,000, and it wasn't. As soon as they realized it, they said, that's it, no, give it back. Instead of giving it back, what did you do? You went out, and like a drunken sailor, you spent every penny, and then you refused to reimburse your friend. So now the bank's not going to eat it. You don't feel like eating it, so you are willing to put your good friend to eat it.
Not necessarily.
No?
I told her
Who's eating
that
it?
she
Stop,
needed
my dear. Who's eating it right now?
She
Who is eating it? Right. And how long have you two been friends?
about 5 years.
Yeah. If you think you're so right, why don't you go sue the bank for the money?
That's what
You
I told her
wouldn't
she
dream
should
of suing
do.
the bank for the money because you know you're not right. But you don't mind stiffing her with this problem. Really.
I told
What
her
kind of
that-
person does this to another person? Because she's foolish, but you're evil if you do this and then turn around and look me right in the eye and pretend you have a defense. That's your good friend who never did anything wrong for you. Never did anything wrong to you. You get this, you don't have a bank account, she helps you out. You admit that she says, by the way, anything goes wrong, you're going to reimburse me, right? And you then turn around and say, oh, no, I just decided it's the bank's problem. Because you have money issues? You know what? Everybody has money issues now. This doesn't make you special. Tell me how much of the $3,465 you've paid back.
100.
She paid back 100?
Well, I thought of it.
Oh, no, she paid you the 100 for your services. Is that what she refers to? How much have you paid back? Have you paid back $20 in a year?
No.
No. Doesn't sound so good when I spell it out for you, right?
Right.
Right. Pay the lady. Verdict for the plaintiff, $3,465.
Thank you.
Give her back her trinket with the word void on it.
So the verdict comes in for the plaintiff, and here's the defendant, some friend you turned out to be. Step on in here. What's your reaction to the way you look in that courtroom?
I looked like a fool, but I still feel like the bank should be responsible. That's why we went to the professionals.
Why don't
to
you
find
sue
out.
the bank?
I told her that we could both go and go sue the bank. And,
After you pay her back, then you sue the bank.
well, I guess I could.
Yeah. Now, you still think you two are friends?
Yeah, we could still be friends.
You good? Mm. All right. You head right down there, okay? Sign your documents on the way out. So come on in here. There goes your good friend, right? Is it she? How can you still be friends with her? Are you?
I don't know. I
You don't
mean,
know.
guess you can't mix money and friendship.
What do you think about what she did to you?
I didn't think it was cool. she should have really at least made an effort to pay me some. I mean, I understand what had happened. None of us really knew that the money was no good. At least I didn't.
And now that you
But
have
she
your
could've
money
made an
back,
effort.
you're willing to let her hang around as your buddy?
Nah, I don't know. I probably need someone else to fix my computer now.
Harvey?
Okay, this happens so much where somebody guarantees a transaction and they're thinking, well, you know, the bank has a choice of going after the person who gets the goods or me, and they'll probably go after the other person. Do not assume that. Assume that when you guarantee something, the bank is going after you, and you should think twice before you guarantee anything.